Hi friends, here with Juha. So tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do here with Ponsse.
Hello, I'm Juha Vidgrén. I'm coming from Finland. My father was the father of Ponsse 1970. I was born also 1970, so I have a quite a long history with this company from the family side. Nowadays I'm working mostly with the public relation, looking for the educational side, how we can work together globally, and not only in Finland, and also I'm looking for our personal side, our employee side, and also we have a lot of customer visits in Finland, so I take care of almost 3,000 visitors in Finland who come to our factory. Machines are built in Finland.
Yeah, that's a lot of talking.
It's a lot of talking, but it's a lot of good people and a nice industry around. So we have a lot of nice memories of all the visitors in our factory.
Okay, I personally run Ponsse. It's my favorite forest machine. So
okay, good to hear.
Yeah, we have an Ergo. So
all right.
Yeah, so want to tell me a little bit about the history and what's going on with the machines here at the expo?
Well, the history of the company goes to 54 years back, and we have built already 20,000 Ponsse machines during the history. So there's around 17,000 Ponsse machines running every day.
Okay.
In US, we have estimation that we have 1,800 machine in US market.
Okay. Nice.
And next year it will be our 30-year anniversary here in US.
Okay, nice.
So that will be a company will be 55 years next year, and in US 30 years. So that will be a one big milestone in our company history also.
Nice. I actually ran for 6 years the very first Ergo that was in the US.
Really?
We bought it on an auction.
Okay.
We ran it for a long time. Brad Brown's family owned it before we.
Oh yeah.
We were a few owners after that, but yeah.
Oh right.
So that's how we got started in the Ponsse machines.
You got the real touch of the history. So.
Oh yeah, all the way back to the DC machines. Now we're in Opti 3G. So
yeah. So Michigan, Wisconsin, Great Lakes area is where we have our strongest market position. But of course, we have almost every state where we have a Ponsse machines. And the latest state where we sold the Ponsse machine is Hawaii.
Oh, really?
So that was something, yeah.
Cutting palm trees? Or
yeah, but a lot of similarities with our customers. What we have in Finland is same here in US. That there's a private contractors, and usually Ponsse customer globally, they have 2 to 4 machines.
Okay.
And most of the companies, they are family based and family background.
Exactly our
because
case.
forestry usually is from generation to generation, and every generation is looking for the solution for the forestry, and this is also making this interesting, that always somebody want to look after that what we could do different, what they want to look for the products, the service after sales, how much they can service locally. Those are the most important things what we have in Ponsse.
Yeah.
Because my father, when he started 1970, already in 1965 he was a contractor himself. End of the 1960s he was the biggest forest contractor in Finland. He was running 8 different forest machines, and those years the quality of the machine was very poor, so they need to fix them all the time. Every week you need to get spare parts, you need to be welding, you need to fix the machine. So finally 1969 he decided that let's build the one machine with last 2 weeks without any service, and they managed to do it.
Okay.
And that's the beginning of history of Ponsse.
Yeah.
A strong need for the customer, for the contractor to have a reliable machine, and that's the same today.
And the Ponsse dog is here somewhere, correct?
Yeah, our friend is here, and the story is about when my father built the first prototype. It was 1969 in our home village, and there was a real blacksmith hall. And when they built the machine, it take like 6 months. And when they drive it out in the end of the winter 1969, my father didn't have the money to buy the paint. So everybody can understand that when you are working in the blacksmith hall 6 months, the machine was very dirty, very ugly, very rusty even. And when they drive the machine out, the first model, the frame was very low, and the front and back tires were far away from each other. So it looks quite ugly. And when they drive the machine out, there was 70 people from the village who came to see that what kind of machine they built. And that time, 69, in Vidgrén, there was a famous, in our home village, famous hunting dog. The dog was mixed breed. It was all the time after the rabbit in the forest, so it was dirty, very ugly. The dog itself was very low, The legs were far away from each other. And when the first local saw the machine driving out, he said, "What kind of Ponsse is that?" Because the name of the hunting dog was Ponsse.
Okay.
Like we say in Finnish. Here we say Ponsse. But that's how we get the name after the dog. And my father chose to give it to the first machine.
Okay, so the correct saying of Ponsse originally was
Ponsse.
Okay.
It works here excellent. Yeah. That's how it goes. But that was the very beginning.
Okay, that's really cool. So from 1970 all the way to 2024. So tell me a little bit about this, the new machines here.
Yeah.
What do we got?
10 years ago, we were launching this Ponsse Scorpion, and we were actually here in US 2014, and that was a big hit. Of course, there was a lot of challenges to build this because the concepts, how to build the crane, all the parts, and for example, having 3 frame in this machine, keeping balance with the operator with this cabin, giving better ergonomy for the operator long hours. It has been our best product and most sold machine type. But of course, we have ergos, we have all other models as well. So every place we have a machine, you can find your right solution.
Yeah, for us, the ergo seems to be a pretty good fit.
Absolutely. And the Harvesthead technology is also developed a lot.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
We built the loose heads in a factory.
So this is the newest, latest and greatest H8.
Yeah. And of course the challenge is, like in US, you have so many species of trees, and not like in, many customers who visit in Finland, they say that we have propaganda forest because the trees are tall and there's not so much to work on. But everywhere we have to have feed rollers a little bit different, so the customer can find the right for his own area. And of course, it needs the skills.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
I always like to say when I first started, I cut about 3 trees and they broke something while I was doing it.
Yeah, but that's the challenge.
Exactly.
That's the challenge, yeah.
Now it's
and
like
first of all, you cannot just push the trees away and start to work. So that was the early years when we came to US. So it was working machine for many people were thinking, but you still have to find the right way to operate these machines.
Yeah, it's. I've heard people describe it as like doing a dance. The machine kind of has to ebb and flow as you work. Otherwise, you can be hard on the machine.
That's true. Yeah. And it's not how fast you are, but like you said, how do you find the harmony to work with the machines? And forwarding is the same. It's really important that it's not only the harvester which make the result, but it's also the operator of forwarder. So that
without the forwarder, the job's not complete. So we have a Ponsse forwarder here. What is this one? This is the Buffalo, is it?
Yeah. This is Buffalo. And once again, the ergonomy has to be good for the operator. So we do a lot of work to give the better balance for the operator and do a lot of stuff. Also with the engine side, we have a Mercedes-Benz engines here. So fuel technology is also one that we are operating. We have our own software programs that we are designing and we are looking after that we can have a less cost per cubic, and that is what counts.
Yeah, and all the software is in-house now, right?
Yeah, in-house. Yeah, also with the Scorpion side and also Harvester side. So we have our own office of almost 100 people for the software.
Okay, that's impressive.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, that is because, and not only we have one computer to looking after fuel consumption, but then we have how to keep the cabin in balance. There have to be a lot of sensors. Sensor technology is going very fast, and that is something that we want to create for the operators, that they feel first of all safety, and then you have the ergonomy, because people working hours and hours, years and years. Everybody knows that how it affects the
definitely.
body.
You can feel it the rest of the day of the day at times.
Absolutely.
Because I'm running ICL4 levers still. I don't have the comfort grips or the mini levers.
Absolutely. So that is also those things that we have to look after. And there's a lot of discussion that how to keep people fresh to after working the 8 hours or 10-hour shifts. And that's also the productivity. And what we noticed with the Scorpion when it came 10 years ago, it was that, hey, it's not any stronger engine, it's not any faster boom or whatever, but it's the operator can work 8 hours better because less shaking and much better, condition to operate. And that makes the last 2 hours or the last hour much productivity. And there we have the gap between many other machines.
Yeah. Usually about after I eat my big lunch or something, you start to get a little groggy. And you kick your feet up, take a little nap. No, I'm kidding.
But, you should take a nap. Because in the old days, in the farms, in 1920s and 30s, after the midday, they had a lunch. They sleep for us 30 minutes, and then they went to work back.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
They were working very, physical work, so it take like 12 hours days, but it wasn't so bad on those days.
Yeah. So, well,
But
I really appreciate you talking with me, telling me everything about
Thank you very
what's
much.
going on here, and
Good to have you here.
yes,
Good to
thank
hear.
you.
All the best.